Keep pounding.
Pounding.
Keep pounding.
Damn it.
Pounding.
Keep pounding. Pounding.
The only thing I don't like about the Brothers Blue is that they might take listeners away from the Carolina Panthers radio network.
Welcome to the Brothers Blue.
Welcome to your game analysis, and here are the Brothers Blue.
What is up, Panther Nation? So, there wasn't much magic in the Music City this weekend when the Tennessee Titans handed our Carolina Panthers our first loss of the preseason. And to be honest, the 34-27 box score made the game seem a lot closer than it was in reality, especially when it came to our starters versus their starters. But old reliable Greg Olsen said it best when he said the sky isn't falling from our second preseason game, far from it, though the stocks of certain players are. The Brothers Blue presents 2 Up, 2 Down, where we take a look at 2 players whose stock is trending upward and 2 not so much. But without further ado, let's take a look at our first player, who didn't do himself any favors on Saturday. Stock down, Devin Funchess. So if you've checked out our Training Camp Palooza video, link in the description, you would know that our 2 starting receivers, Kelvin Benjamin and Devin Funchess, are entering make or break years. This year is instrumental in determining if they are true franchise players or just another chapter in the post-Smitty receiving saga. While Kelvin Benjamin has continued to assert his dominance, Devin Funchess has gone largely unnoticed this preseason due to his lack of separation and strength. On Saturday, Funchess may have hurt his stock dramatically by not only dropping a pass, but fumbling the ball for the Titans to recover it and ultimately turn into a touchdown. At this point, all eyes are on Devin to see if he can salvage the rest of the preseason and turn it into something that would firmly entrench him into the number 2 spot. Though, at this point, Funyun Rings hasn't done much to turn the coaches' heads. Next up, we have one of our winners whose stock is trending upward. Stock up, David Mayo. After losing AJ Klein this offseason, it's safe to say there's a little bit of skepticism surrounding our linebacker depth. In walked David Mayo, our 5th round pick in the 2015 NFL Draft. Mayo took over for the Greek demigod Luke Kuechly, whose sore ribs allowed the 3rd-year player to get valuable starting mic reps. Not only did he hold his own against Marcus Mariota, and boy, did Marcus look like a franchise player out there, but he also had 10 tackles, all in the first half. An impressive feat for really any defensive player. If Mayo continues to take advantage of his playing time, he can actually be an upgrade from AJ Klein, who signed a 3-year, $15 million contract with the Saints, where he's slotted to start. David Mayo looks to be one of those final diamonds in the rough left from old Get-'em. Finally, we have our biggest loser, someone whose stock is plummeting after a borderline horrendous performance. Stock down, Derek Anderson. We better pray that franchise megastar Super Cam doesn't experience so much as a pinky contusion during the regular season, because unlike Allstate, we wouldn't be in good hands. Veteran quarterback Derek Anderson's game was sparred with inaccuracy and subpar execution, despite enjoying a mostly clean pocket, courtesy of the hoggest of hog mollies. At this point of his career, Anderson's performance was really unacceptable. I mean, especially a year after throwing 2 touchdowns and 5 interceptions while losing both of his starts when Cam was concussed. This decline in performance, along with the stellar play of Joe Webb, rumble young man rumble, may mean Anderson's days as a Panther are numbered.
Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine.
Commented about it.
That's fine, that's fine.
It's possible Rivera may have some tough decisions to make down the wire, including at the quarterback position. So before we get to our biggest winner this week, let's take a look at some honorable mentions. Alex Arma definitely improved his stock with a strong blocking game that he capped off with a 20-yard receiving touchdown, in which he showcased his hands, his balance, and most importantly in the NFL, his strength. Arma's sheer athletic ability and upside could catapult him to a roster spot, and I'm glad to be watching it happen. Joe Webb also performed well as both a runner and a passer, and the offensive line continued to impress in both phases as well. So we've got stock up for Joe Webb, stock up for the offensive line. And finally, the player who most improved his stock this weekend, if his stock could even go any higher at this point, Hint, hint. We know him, we love him. Ladies and gentlemen, stock up Quicksilver McCaffrey. Did you see that? Is it? No? Okay. Well, I have to say, I've been a McCaffrey homer from day one. In fact, I preferred him over number 4 overall pick, Leonard. I picked things up and put them down, Fournette. But I don't think anyone could have possibly predicted the extent of Christian McCaffrey's game that would translate against NFL talent. I mean, the 200-pound halfback went for 33 yards on just 3 carries. That's 11 yards per carry for our mathletes out there. And then he added 39 yards through the air on only 2 receptions. I mean, this is the kind of home run ability that would not only revolutionize the Panthers' offense, but the entire running back position. McCaffrey just has such a tremendous feel for the holes in a defense and the game-changing quickness to be able to hit those holes on a dime. It's a winning formula. Look for the Panthers to get the ball out to Quicksilver McCaffrey at every chance we get, whether it be through the air or on the ground. Well, that is all we have for you today, Panther Nation. If you liked this video and want to see some more Carolina content, be sure to like and subscribe to The Brothers Blue. And while you're at it, be sure to answer our question of the day in the comments section. Which player do you think has most improved their chances of making the roster? Let's get the discussion going. I will see your beautiful faces soon. Stay blue, my friends.
Hey, what's up, Panther Nation? This is Austin Duke.
Hey.
Keep pounding.